Okay guys, just time for a quick video before I get on with my main goal in life these days, reaching that damn quarry. I've come up with a cunning plan. If I can't get through the woods and the brambles and the pine trees, I'll go round them. Well, that's my cunning plan anyhow. Right, we're going to be talking about, first off, Restore Britain. Yeah, what have they been up to? What's Rupert Lowe been up to? What's happening? Bit about Joe Rogan. Yeah, some good news for Restore Britain. But before we can talk about Restore Britain and Rupert Lowe, we got to talk about that petition, haven't we, guys? We really have got to talk about that petition. Ratify the Indigenous and Tribal Peoples Convention 1989. ILO Convention 169. Yeah, we're talking about it again. You know, it's become a bit of a personal crusade now, this, hasn't it? To get this petition to just 10,000. 10,000. That's all I want to get to. This is driving me on at the moment, stopping me doing other things. Just totally amazed at all those patriots who say they're patriots out there. Can't be bothered to sign this petition. Then again, I have heard reports that people have tried to sign it and they haven't been successful. I'd like to think that the government was interfering with this petition, even though it's a government petition on the government site, rather than think that people just can't be bothered to sign it. Carl Benjamin was told about it. He hasn't even read it. Calls into doubt the Lotus Eaters. The guy who started the petition is known at the Lotus Eaters. They must know about this petition. Why aren't the Lotus Eaters pushing it? Yeah. I tell you one thing about these big channels. Yeah. Don't support them. Don't subscribe to them. Read their stuff. But if you want to support patriotic channels, help them grow. Lotus Eaters is becoming mainstream media these days. Yeah. Bit like GB News. Yeah, if you want to support channels like Vindicator Strikes Back. The small channels who could do with financial support. Vindicator Strikes Back. He made a superb bloody live stream yesterday. Absolutely brilliant. I'll leave a link in the description. Might even play a bit of it. Don't know yet. But seriously, go watch Vindicator Strikes Back live stream. Link in the description. Support financially. Great Societal Take Back. Yeah. He has a lot of expenses. He holds down a job. Yeah. Works bloody hard early hours of the morning and still produces great content. Yeah, he reminds me of a young old Green Arrow. Yeah, he's becoming a one-man army the way I used to be. Respect to him. Support him financially. These are the channels you should be supporting. Not the giants like the Lotus Eaters, Carl Benjamin. They don't need your money. Channels like Great Societal Take Back, Vindicator Strikes Back do. Also, Freedom Dad travels all over the UK, Republic of Ireland, Ulster, trying to bring peace and unite the Catholics and Protestants to fight the common enemy, and we know who the common enemy is. Those are the channels you should be supporting financially. Yeah. 9,843. Disgusting. Well, I said I'd do a video every single day until it reached 10,000, and here's another video. Okay, I'll leave a link in the description. Lead a horse to water, can't make it drink. Pause, Paul. Let's go see what's happening in the world of Restore Britain and Rupert Lowe. That damn woods. I think Kev K57 from is producing a video about It's become a bit of a saga now, isn't it? The quest for the Holy Grail. Will the Green Arrow reach the quarry? Or will he die on that mountain? I have said I'd rather die on that mountain than in an old age pensioner's home. Anyhow, let's talk about Rupert. There was a YouGov study. I used to be on that, be a member of the YouGov study group years and years ago. They used to pay us money to answer questions. I got fed up with it. You know what I'm like with money, don't really care about it. Become boring. I didn't mind some of the questions, but others. Anyhow, this study, 13th of July, not that long back was it? They were looking at Restore Britain, how it was doing in the polls. They are still saying it's around 3 to 4%. Personally, I think it's probably higher. Anyhow, that wasn't what I wanted to tell you. It's the fact that its existing supporter base appears to be, well, not appears to be, I believe it is. Its supporters are more committed than your average political party supporters. They're very motivated, apparently, the Restore Britain activists. Yeah. I think they are as well. Seen lots of images of their activities. Just wish there was a central hub, but well, what can you do? Anyhow, in the survey, they found that 57% of people believe that Restore is the only party being honest about Britain's problems. I would have thought there would have been more than 57%, to be honest, guys. I really would have. 48% of the people surveyed trust Restore Britain, particularly trust Restore Britain and Rupert Lowe on immigration, what they say. And yeah, so do I. I'm one of that 47%, 48%. Now, is it becoming a cult? In the way that the Reform Party is with Nigel Farage. 37% of the people surveyed found that thought that Rupert Lowe was the main reason for supporting the party. Maybe in the beginning, I certainly do follow. I tend to be a person who follows a man rather than a party. Yeah, 37% think that Rupert Lowe is the main reason for supporting it. Of all the people surveyed, 88% think of Rupert the Bear very favourably, with another 9% somewhat favourably. That's not 97% of us think he's more or less doing a good job. And of all the people surveyed, damn that bloody, I've got to do something about that CPU overheating. All I've got to do is fix the heat sink, put some more thermal paste on. 61% say no reservations about supporting Restore. Yeah, no, I've got none at all either. Know some people are negative about it. They don't believe the man. Well, let's see what happens. We've got nothing else to lose. They're the only game in town as far as I can see. Anyhow, the survey, that was Restore supporters, not the electorate as a whole. We know what the left are like. And when it comes to the left, they're our enemy. Vindicator said something, didn't he? He said that there is no centre anymore. There is no centre. There's only left and right. And I agree with him 100%. Those on the left who would give our country away, and those on the right who would fight to stop it. Anyhow, Restore Britain supporters are definitely loyal to Rupert. And believe in him. That's positive. What else? Oh yeah, Rupert, he put the deportation policy before Parliament, didn't he? When was that? That was on the 13th of July, and they debated a petition calling for offshore detention and the deportation of illegal migrants. There was 720,772 signatures. 750,000 people signed that petition. Yeah. What did he do? Well, he set out, during the debate, he set out his program, Restore's program, to solve our problems. What was in it? There was the withdrawal from the European Convention on Human Rights. That's been a disaster for us, hasn't it? Repeal of the Human Rights Act and changes to the application of the Refugee Convention in the UK. That's why you've got to sign that other petition, the Welsh, Scots, Irish, Ulstermen, English. Yeah, we should be recognised as the indigenous population of the United Kingdom. Otherwise, they couldn't quite legally say anyone can be English, anyone can be Welsh. They'll keep on doing what they are doing until we stop them. Anyhow, that policy, it's now enhanced. So it's not just social media anymore. No, it's official. Just looking for other news. Yeah, Rupert was the first British politician. Yeah, surprised me. Rupert became the first British politician to appear on the Joe Rogan Experience, with over more than 1 million views in its first 24 hours. The story's breaking through, isn't it? I've never watched Joe Rogan. Well, I tried to watch him once. He's not my cup of tea. Yeah, he must be good though, because he's really, really big. Bigger than me, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh, there was one criticism, engineered criticism, where Rupert used the term talking about the Dunblane shootings years ago that got lots of guns banned. That was bad, wasn't it? Yeah, Dunblane was bad. Banning guns was also bad. He said one murder when he was actually clearly what he meant was one incident. But of course, you know what the left are like, and politicians are like. Yeah, they criticised his wording. A big nothing burger, really. It was just a slip of the tongue. Oh, what else? Oh yeah, there's an article in the Times. I don't go over to it. I can't get over to it. I'm not going to pay for it. They reckon that there's people with extremist and neo-Nazi backgrounds have attempted to gain positions within the local Restore branches. I don't know if that's true or not. Would be a sound move. I don't know what they mean by a neo-Nazi. Am I a neo-Nazi? Because I want to deport all the illegal immigrants and people who shouldn't be in this country, even if they did come in legally, yeah, with the right to remain, yeah. Does that make me a neo-Nazi? Yeah. If I was younger, I'd join my local branch, if we had one. I'd become active. Would they be writing about me then? Yeah. They said that Rupert condemned ethno-nationalism and neo-Nazism and reportedly intends to remove people from promoting those ideologies. I don't see anybody promoting those ideologies. Ever seen me promoting ideologies like that? Never happened. I'll talk about the history of the Second World War and the origins of it sometimes. That doesn't make me a neo-Nazi. Makes me more of someone interested in history. Anyhow, they haven't said anything, Restore hasn't said anything official, I don't think, about it. What else? Well, We're not standing in Clacton on the 13th of August. That's going to be fun. I think everybody should vote for the bin man. He might be a raving lefty, but it would be great to see Nigel thrown out of Parliament by a bin man. Yeah. Right. What else? What else? Do I want to show you anything else? No. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Quick think, Paul. Pause. Oh yeah. Quick reminder, we've still got, as you know, I'm in the process of demonetizing the channel fully. I don't want to be dependent, no, obligated to churn out content because of financial donations and member support. It was really, really grateful to you who did become members. It was really appreciated. But now I appreciate it even more if you allowed your memberships to lapse. I will be closing down memberships at the end of this month, and by then most of you should have unsubscribed, but you will automatically be unsubscribed at the end of the month if you don't do it before, yeah? And then once all the members are gone, I'll be totally free to put out what I want when I want without feeling obligated. Not that any of you ever did put pressure on me. So there's that, and what else? Discord channel is doing really, really well. KevK57 of Original Music's done a fantastic job over there. I'll be putting a video of his out later today, at least I hope so. Are you watching, Kev? I want to see that video. I'm sure it'll be great. What am I going to do now? Well, that's my video about the petition. If you haven't signed it, please consider it. Why isn't this petition gaining more traction? Why? I don't know. You tell me. You've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow, AMI, Vote Lowe, Restore Britain, Follow the Bear. He's doing an amazing job, and he's our leader until we find someone better. That's a wrap. Now I've got to go back to planning my route and how I'm going to get to that damned quarry.